going? Got a few more things I wanted to show you guys. I've got a few videos made that I haven't put up yet, but it seems like time's an issue right now and just going through stuff. But this last sale, I didn't know if I got a chance to show these guys. They're not on the internet or on a video, but there's a lot of machinist tools in the bottom of this bucket, and some of them are pretty decent ones. These here, they're all US made. They're really dirty. Some of them kind of rusty. Not really sure what to do with them yet, so I don't ruin the precision of them. These here are actually STARRETT outside calipers. I did clean them up a little bit, but they still got a little rust in here. I think these are all pretty dang old. They're a big set of STARRETTs. I don't know whether how much to clean on these or leave them alone or what the best thing is to do with them. I don't want to mess them up. Here's another pair. You can't read the brand on these ones because of the rust and dirt, but they're kind of messed up on the end anyway. These are the Cincinnati. Like I said, just like they've been left in the weird for machinist tools, because these guys usually really take care of their stuff. I don't know if that's a pin punch or part of a tool. It looks like a fairly well made little hardened tool there. Just another punch here. I ran it over my polisher just to see how it would turn out. I worked on a Harbor Freight 1x30, cut it apart and made it a little bit better machine after watching some of the modifications on the internet. This here's a Hexi made in America. Like I said, they're all just not the best shape. They're still tight. Really happy to find this thing. Don't have one. It's a little STARRETT number 425. I did clean it up a little bit, not a lot, as well as I did this one too. The only problem is that when you clean them up like that, this much, they got shiny, and I don't know if these tools were really that shiny in the beginning anyway. But I think this is like a radius type gauge or like a bevel. And this here's a little STARRETT too. You can put real tiny drill bits or whatever you want in it, I guess. It's kind of a neat little tool though. Cleaned up really well. I just wire brushed that. Wasn't too worried about it. 6-inch ruler. STARRETT. It was in the stuff too. I cleaned on it too, but it's got some markings in it. I don't know what to. I don't know. I'm scared to mess that stuff up because I know the STARRETT's so expensive. Another scribe. Seem to run across quite a few of those. I think this is for inside diameter pipes for reaming them out. You guys can clue me in on that if that's not what it is. I assume that's what it is. It's kind of an adjustable one. Little pocket ruler, snap-on. More little punchers. Miller's Falls is what this one is, and this little guy didn't have a name on it. Snap-on chisel punch gauge. So you can grind them at the right angle. You guys can see that guy there. Pair of tweezers. I don't think those are real. Here's a wrench that was broke on one end. So it's a Ward's Lakeside. So instead of throwing it away, I just cut the other end off of it, polish it up, and if I ever need a special wrench that needs to get into a tight spot, I don't know, I have it. I figure it's better than throwing away a good wrench. You never know when you need some oddball one to get in there. This one here was made in USA, 10mm, but it was real rough finish. Like the stuff, the nickel coating or whatever they put on it had started coming off everywhere. So I ran it on my wire wheel and polished it too, to get it so you could even put it in your hands, because it actually hurt to put it in your hands. Craftsman's. Calvan on feeler gauges. Like I said, the dang rust, I don't know. And if I put it in the evapor rust, sometimes it takes the numbers off, so I'm not sure what to do with that stuff yet. little 6-incher. Don't have one of these, so I was glad to get that one. These clamps, I think I might have showed in the last one, guys, they're all rusty. Or they'll show up in another one anyway. I always do the clamps. I got a ton of these things. I grab them at the auctions. But, yeah, I haven't oiled them or anything yet because I'm not sure what to do, paint them or not. But Cincinnati Tool Company, it's the big 6-inch ones. I actually got a pair of those. And they're nice and straight. And then this one here was, I thought this was Cincinnati too. This is Cincinnati too, little machinist clamp. Cleaned up really nice too. Cincinnati, a little bit thicker. It's not as thin like that one is. Then I got these ones here. They're J. Williams. They call them a deep throat. They're not really as deep as a lot of them you can come across, but this one of them was really nice, and I didn't pay much attention to them when I grabbed them because I knew the pair was there. But I think it was this one here because I see the marks on it here. It was actually bent pretty good. I put it in my 2010 press, and I think I got it pretty well straight. It's usable anyway, for sure. It comes down nice and straight to here. So a couple safe clamps there. And picked this little guy up off the internet. It kind of matches. I redid this one. I know I've showed this one before. It's a little 1/4-inch little snap-on. One of my favorite little sets. I keep it right here where I work all the time at the bench. But this one here, snap-on, has socket wrenches on the bottom. A little bit different box. I think it's older. And this is what came in the kit. Little nut driver, extension, the real short ratchet. I think most of the sockets were there. It seemed like maybe I might be missing one. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to go through them. But I am going to redo this. So you guys will see this one again in another video after I want to make sure and show it before I start on it. Because one of the sets that that my dad had given me, that had sat in a garage toolboxes since the 1960s, early 70s, I didn't get some pictures of them. And these are the start of me redoing them. They were horrible rusty, horrible shape. They'd sat in a lot of water. I got the box actually in the rust tank right now, hoping that it'll come through, and so I can. I'll probably end up sandblasting the stuff and redoing it. And these were in a bag, all mixed in. It turned out to be most of the set of a Craftsman drill bit set. Just these ones here, not this guy, of course. I just threw them in the container here to hold them till I get a Craftsman box to put them in. And then I kind of have a surprise, guys, I want to show you today. I was really happy to get it. I traded some stuff to get the thing. I don't think most people want these old drill presses. I love them. I use them. I think they work great. And I know there's better out there. But this was on the drill press. And it's a Craftsman. You can still, I got to be really careful with this one because it says Craftsman there still on the sticker, where I would have never known what brand it was. It's got a few peck holes in it, but that'll bother me at all. But I'm going to clean this guy up. But this, like I said, was on the drill press, and then I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to redo it, and I'm going to use it in my shop. But I'll pause the video here and take you guys out there to show it to you. Okay, guys, this is the old drill press I was talking about in there. I had to come back down here and re-video it. My video thing didn't work right. But it's an old Delta Milwaukee Homecraft. Spindle's really tight in it. The base plate, pretty good shape. It's got a couple extra holes drilled in it, but I was going to try to find another one, but I think that one looks pretty good. It'll fix up, shine up nice, and perfectly usable. It's got a Craftsman motor on it. And just like the little vise that was on it was a Craftsman. I don't know if it's from the same era or not. This definitely looks 50s, 60s by the colors. 4-step pulleys. And boy, it's pretty low speed. And that high speed is really high. I can't wait to measure it and see what kind of RPMs I'm getting out of it. But yeah, I hope the low speed's good for the steel. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I love that part alien head like my other Delta that's got the full one. I don't know if there's a screen that's made for this or not, but if there is, I'll round one up. But I'm definitely going to redo it, get it all polished back up, and make it look like it used to look. But that's my my new addition, guys. I hope you guys like it. Bye.